Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the channel. I am Rich, and I am once again making another video on XRP today. As always, I am with you. XRP is going to be the topic of discussion today, so I hope that each and every one of you is having a beautiful day wherever you are in this amazing planet. It is imperative that I begin with this statement from Black Swan Capitalist. With a multitude of options spanning a variety of distinct industries, the concept of investing in real usefulness extends beyond the realm of finance. Blockchain technology will have a disruptive impact on a variety of other industries, and with it comes enormous opportunity. On the other hand, the most significant will be the financial markets and money. With that being said, I believe that some of these other areas already have problems, which is why I believe blockchain technology will be a significant disruptor in other sectors as well. When it comes to gaming, I believe that at some point in the future, individuals will be gaming and getting paid in cryptocurrency. We are beginning to observe the rise of tokenization in the real estate industry, which is associated with property and real estate. Still, that is a very early stage. In my opinion, the real estate market must first experience a crash before we can expect to witness a significant turnaround in the real estate market. In spite of the fact that the prices are so high at the moment, people continue to purchase the top. Industrial production and production. Just yet, we have not even begun to get involved with that. It is also going to happen. The fourth industrial revolution is going to be a significant development. This is customs. All of the paper is going to be something that they want to get rid of. Everything will be converted to digital format. There will be a significant amount of money. In addition, the government will focus more on blockchain technology. On the other hand, I can't wait for that to take place because I believe that at that point, the corruption that exists within the government will be eradicated. On that particular one, I believe that I am being overly optimistic. The consumer market, e-commerce, and retail are all going to be extremely important in the future. This is due to the fact that if blockchain technology is integrated into retail and e-commerce, most people will be utilizing blockchain technology without even being aware of it. Moreover, people are likely to start using crypto at some time in the future, and without even being aware of it. As well as advertising and logistics, there is a large industry that is advertising. In the event that you are interested in participating in all of these additional chances that are now available, you do not need to purchase a cryptocurrency that is associated with each of these opportunities. You could make an investment in all of these things at the same time by purchasing 5 cryptocurrencies that are also ISO cryptocurrencies. This would be a very advantageous situation. Another one of them is XRP. One more is the HBAR. It is connected to the gaming industry, that of real estate, and that of advertising. That is something that nobody should ever do. Instead, you should be investing in cryptocurrencies that have a wide range of uses. Moreover, real estate is a significant one due to the fact that everyone is interested in making investments in real estate. On a daily basis, I come across it everywhere in X. There are many who are stating that I am going to cash out my cryptocurrency holdings and invest in real estate. However, here is the positive aspect. It is common knowledge that the residential real estate market is experiencing difficulties. This is where you can see it. Boomers who are currently growing up find a job and invest in a home. As they grow up, members of Generation Z and millennials apply for student loans, get 3 jobs, accumulate a significant amount of debt, and potentially afford an apartment, but most likely not. The result was that they prevented entire generations from purchasing a home. They are aware that there is an issue in that area. My expectation is that there will be a significant collision there, and I believe that it will take place in the year 2025. At the same time, it is highly probable that the cryptocurrency market is reaching its peak in this cycle. I believe that you will be able to purchase a home at that time using the money that you have earned from your cryptocurrency investments. This is something that you will be able to do. It appears that everything is falling into place for that to take place without a hitch. You should know that I was discussing that in the year 2022, and at that time I found myself saying, real estate, it just keeps going higher and higher. At some point in the future, it will result in a collision. In addition, I believe that the crisis is going to take place very soon after the tokenization of 10% of the global GDP till the year 2027. Put your ears to it. There is a great deal of faith that we have in this report, which states that just a portion of the global GDP might be in some form or another, as well as being able to support what that entails. I find that to be rather exciting, and we believe that these themes that we are talking about today make it possible for all of us, and in fact, all of the people on this spectrum of people who we work with on RippleNet, ranging from traditional financial institutions to innovative fintech companies, to move in the same specific direction. Tokenization is the direction that all of them are heading. As you can see, Ripple made a significant investment on custody. Additionally, DBS has already formed a partnership with Ripple, and it is quite probable that they will tokenize their assets and add them to the XRP ledger. And when they are going to shift those assets, XRP will be in the center, as I have always told you it will be. As Taiwan prepares to implement crypto custody trials in 2025, Ripple continues to develop. Beginning at the beginning of 2025, Taiwan will make it possible for banks to test out digital asset custody services, with a particular emphasis on institutional customers. With the acquisition of a significant payments license from Singapore, Ripple's development in Asia is strengthened. Now give that some thought. Going into the year 2025, it appears that everything is going to be highly significant for Ripple, but the most of this is expected to begin in the year 2024. Because of this, I constantly remind you that it may be as early as a couple of months from now when we start to see utility driving the price of XRP. This is because we are currently in the middle of an alternative season. It is important to keep in mind that everyone always indicated that you should anticipate a significant increase to $10, followed by a drop all the way down to around $2, and then another surge up. I don't believe that we are going to see the pullbacks that people are anticipating right now if utility is included in the equation, and it is the factor that is driving the price of XRP. Finally, there is the Monerax. In addition, the reason I want to demonstrate this to you once more is because you look at ODL here. After that, you are presented with the internal system, followed by Ripplenet, ODL, and XRP wallet, transfer XRP from the sender to the receiver, and finally Ripplenet and ETO DDL will appear once more. And then they would be able to cash out, and they would have fiat currency on either end of this transaction. They might even have assets that are tokenized on both ends of this transaction. They can also be engaging in back and forth transactions. The XRP, on the other hand, would be a liquidity pull in that situation. Furthermore, those liquidity pulls are going to be enormous, particularly if they are moving significant sums of value on a regular basis. This is especially true. I'm going to bring you back to this topic once more with this. Do you remember this man who was talking about Ripple? XRP was the subject of the inquiry that he was truly posing. Consider giving this a listen. Dear Brad, I am asking you a sincere inquiry. Your ability to distribute liquidity through the payment system is one of the items that you offer. Therefore, the question that needs to be answered is whether or not there is a possibility of a run on Ripple. To put it another way, everyone is interested in your liquidity. Nobody wants to supply it since there is a possibility that individuals would acquire doubts about the system, whether those worries are based on positive or negative reasons. Let me begin by elaborating on the services that Ripple offers. Ripple does not offer liquidity to its users. Ripple is a company that offers solutions that provide users access to the liquidity that is present in the market through its services. A total of approximately $50 billion worth of liquidity was traded on the digital asset marketplace in the past 24 hours. This includes XRP, but it also encompasses Bitcoin, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies and digital assets. Is it possible that there will be a rush on digital assets in general? Ripple is a company that offers technologies, which is the nuance of the question. Is there a possibility of a run on Ripple? I am not familiar with the appearance of that. I'm not really able to give that much thought. Would there be a flood of demand for digital assets? Today again, there is $50 billion worth of liquidity, and people are shifting liquidity around. I don't know, it is important to note that a settlement for XRP takes place in 3 seconds. And so, to your point about taking 24 hours, 24 hours that's a positive outcome of a transaction that takes place across international borders. You are aware that many take more time. It is a transaction that takes 3 seconds, and the risk that is connected with a transaction that takes 3 seconds is far higher than the risk that is associated with a transaction that takes a day, 2 or 3. Hey I feel better about taking 3 seconds of risk than I do about taking a day or 2 of risk, I believe the majority of people would say. Would there be a flood of demand for digital assets? In spite of this, I am not entirely sure how to think about it because once more, there is a great deal of. As far as I can tell, the market is still in its infancy, despite the fact that it is generating $50 billion every single day. People are gaining access to the liquidity that is available in the market in their respective local regions between XRP and the Philippine peso, XRP and the Argentine peso, and XRP and the Argentine peso, and XRP and the Brazilian real. Additionally, it is utilizing the liquidity that is present in the market by tapping into it. There is not going to be a run on XRP, as Brad has pretty well assured you of previously. When you think of XRP, you shouldn't image a bank run. However, he did make the point that there will be transactions taking place between these two countries. He did this by pointing out in his statement, it might be the United States of America and Mexico, the United States and the United Kingdom, or the United States and the European Union. It is necessary for there to be XRP in the middle with the ability to supply liquidity. It is possible that there will not be a bank run on XRP, but being locked up in between these nations for extended periods of time will result in shortage of XRP. This is due to the fact that they are not going to sell it because the price of XRP increased today. They are not in the retail business. They are going to put XRP to use for the purpose for which it was designed. So, at some point in the future, there will be shortage, even though there is a possibility that there will not be a bank run. That is exactly what I had in mind when I thought about XRP. This would be the point at which the demand would be so high that individuals would be purchasing individual XRP units, which will have a greater impact on crypto policy. The fact that this piece from Jungle Inc. summarizes a number of various topics is another reason why I enjoy reading it. In light of the fact that prominent individuals such as Chris Larson and Jesse Powell are contributing to different presidential campaigns. Elections for congressional seats appear to be the primary focus of the cryptocurrency sector. How come? As a result of the fact that Congress plays a significant part in the process of formulating crypto rules and laying the legislative groundwork for the future of the industry. Candidates for the presidency have the ability to set the tone for